Four divisions of freshman fillies in the Earl Beal Memorial Trot at the Gratz Fairgrounds in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania near Harrisburg highlighted the card on the first of 2 days of sire stake action. Roger Hammer opened the day with a catch-driving victory behind Arizona Miss in the first division.
Second, not any longer. Howard Dina Hanover will be second. Arizona Miss in front.
In the second division, Tony Shadle guided Elegant Hanover to a victory in 2:09 1/5.
Ladies second, and that looks like that's all she's going to be. It's Elegant Hanover and a very confident Tony Shadle in front.
In the third filly trot, Witch's Magic Brew was a 2:13 winner for catch driver David Brickle. Owned and trained by Ken Weaver, Witch's Magic Brew has now won twice in 3 career starts. The final division of the Beal Trot proved to be the fastest as Mina Hanover parked Amaronica early, then pulled from the pocket late in the mile to win in 2:05 4/5 for trainer-driver Steve Schoeffel. Virginia and Kathy Schoeffel and Stephen Lander own Mina Hanover. In the first 2-year-old filly pace, Wishful Artist, owned, trained, and reined by Roger Hammer, scored in 2:02 1/5. It was the first win in 3 career starts for Wishful Artist. Hammer was again the winning trainer-driver in the second split with My Gal Hannah in 2:01 3/5.
My Gal Hannah cuts the corner with a 2-length lead in the center track, powering up. Here comes Uptown Dreamer, but My Gal Hannah still leads it. Uptown Dreamer, final runs. Here's the line, My Gal Hannah.
Swingin' Susie and driver Winston Lineweaver overcame a second-tier starting spot to win the final 2-year-old filly pacing division in 2:07 3/5. Ellen Warren owns the filly, while Joyce Lineweaver earned the training win. 3 splits of freshman colt trotting events were also contested at Gratz. 6-Pack Abs was a winner for Tony Shadle in 2:09 1/5 in the first division. Owned by Joseph Benedetti, Ron Saletto, and Sil King, 6-Pack Abs gave trainer King his second victory of the day. In the second division, Hammer posted his 5th winning drive of the afternoon, guiding Dunstable's Linus B. Worthy to a win in 2:08 4/5.
Macho Man. Blue Ridge Dragon trying to make a move on the outside, but too strong is Linus B. Worthy in front. Linus B. Worthy, your race winners.
The Tony Shadle and Sil King combination won their 3rd race of the afternoon as Somali Crown scored in the final split in 2:04 2/5 in his first official start. In a colt pacing division, Stealth Flight covered the mile in 2:04 2/5 to give Schoeffel his 2nd win of the day.
T-Boone under a wicked drive in the center track. Stealth Flight all out at the rail with T-Boone. It's Stealth Flight in front.
The second day of action at the Gratz Fairgrounds featured 3-year-old Pennsylvania breds in sire stake competition. 3 divisions of sophomore colt pacers kicked off the card, and Straight Character won easily in 1:56 4, the fastest mile of the weekend. Owned and trained by Bob Kranitsky Jr., Straight Character won for the 4th time in 13 starts this year for driver David Brickle. In the second split, Armageddon Hanover scored in 1:58 3 for trainer-driver Todd Shadle. Armageddon Hanover set a new lifetime mark, posting his 1st win of the year.
It's Armageddon Hanover. Stand as you inching closer. Here's the line. Armageddon Hanover. Hang it on.
The final division brought the day's biggest upset as Luscious Al was collared by Yuma Hanover and Kim Good at the wire in 1:58 1/5.
Top of the stretch, and Kim Good and Yuma Hanover clear to the front. Battling back at the inside, it's Luscious Al. But Yuma Hanover power up in the center of the track, and Yuma Hanover dusts over.
Hammer got his revenge in the next race, winning the first division of the 3-year-old filly pace with My Gal McKenna in 1:59 4/5. The fastest filly pacing division saw I'm Not Bad Hanover and Schoeffel win in 1:59 3.
Close the gap, but I'm Not Bad Hanover pulling away from the field. And Steve Schoeffel in front. Number 2 in a...
In the first 3-year-old filly trot, Caviar and Kisses, owned by the Dunn stable and trained by Boots Dunn, scored in 2:03 4/5 with Hammer at the lines. Caviar's Dancer gave Brickell his second winning drive of the day, setting a new lifetime mark with a 2-minute and 3/5 victory.
Caviar Dancer cuts the corner, powering up in the center of the track. It's Cummings and Goings. Caviar Dancer all out for Brickell, but Cummings and Goings got the answer. Cummings and Goings carry on with Caviar Dancer might have just hung on. We'll wait for the photo there. Very tight at the line.
In the final division, Leola also set a new lifetime mark, winning in 2:03 and 2/5 for driver Wayne Long. In the first of 3 colt trotting stakes, Southwind Nitro went wire to wire for Bill Doherty in 2:01 and 3/5.
Here this afternoon, and Southwind Nitro with Bill Doherty Jr. in the sulky in front.
The second division was all RT Piccadilly with ease in 2:02 and 4/5 for Bobby Rouget.
RT Piccadilly through the knockout punch in the final turn. There draws off by 2. Trevor Pettigrew Trot's trying to chase him down. RT Piccadilly hit all by himself. RT Piccadilly in front.
Finally, D-Tech won his first career race, posting a 2:02 win for trainer Sil King and driver Tony Shadle. John and Leslie Ducharme own the winner. Harness racing returns to the Gratz Fairgrounds September during Fair Week.